I've come to save you from being alone with your thoughts. I'm so sorry. Alibot is back. He was hiding. Oh my god. Isa Senzu, thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. You're gonna go take a shower, but you wanted the first. Have a good shower, Bunny. Hello, it's good to see you. Hello, Aero. Hello, Poopdilla. Welcome, bots. Bold of me to assume you have thoughts. Hello, Senzu. I don't know if I said hi to Senzu. Hello, Cass.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I...
Hello, every pony. I don't remember anything about being here. Also, I just remembered that I was supposed to do stuff in Silksong that I did not do, so get ready for that. Everyone is fine. How's the Starkest dungeon? Silksong, keep that out of your ears. I am so sorry. It's gonna be in your ears a lot if you... I'm not a big fan, I take it. Well, I guess I won't necessarily say it a lot. I will be playing it in a few hours, though. Haven't played, but you hated Hollow Knight? Well, that's reason. Did stream just rewind like to... He seems stable, but I'll keep an eye on it. Hello, Fractal. How are you doing? Everyone's upgraded even, except for Bertrand. Fakon. Fakon deserves it. I guess Senzu deserves it too. Okay, a lot of people actually aren't upgraded. An ordained censor. You love Silksong? Silksong, it's fun. Been too occupied with Magic the past couple days to play. You can start 6 a.m. tomorrow, that's how you do. You have it. It seems like mostly you just do meetings. Does your organization manufacture meetings? Okay, let me at least, like, fully upgrade my named people. Oh, you get access at higher resolve levels. Is how it works. That makes sense. When you're not firing people. It's all just firing people and figuring out who to fire. Someone has to do it. How do you balance psyche in this? You didn't try it for long, but it seemed like between physical and psychological damage, you're down too many people too quickly to really do anything. So I've seen it pointed out that technically there's not really a full lost state in this because new heroes are free. And it's generally always better to just keep going than feel like you have to start over. But I did get there before too. Actual answer is I don't know. I keep the dungeon as brightly lit as possible. And hope that nobody goes off the rails and explodes or stabs their friend in the back, which has happened a couple of times. I've had one person go down to death's door and then immediately get hit again and die immediately. And I've had one person refuse healing because he was a little mad. And then go down to death's door and explode. So it can definitely happen. A veteran skirmish. Longest dungeon. That's remarkably unlucky. Well, it's only happened twice though. Two big advices: drop to the slightly easier difficulty, and also don't be afraid to fail a mission. That's true. I ran away a few times when things were looking awful. And you still get resources when you do that. You get what you found so far. You get your XP. The only downside is they get a little stressed and you don't get the reward at the end. I do believe there's no such thing as luck. However, there is such a thing as chance. I think they're blight resistant here. We can actually use Senzu. We can use Senzu and Yadi and Cassidy, and I'm sorry, Isa, but I'm not using you. I've also seen that the easier difficulty actually doesn't make the game easier, it just makes you gain levels faster. And it makes things cost less, which sounds easier, but also you can't overlevel for the darkest dungeon, I hear. I don't know what that means, but I assume that just means it scales. Up all night for good fun? You're up all night to get some? Well, I hope you get lucky. No such thing as luck, but there is such a thing as getting... That's true. Like the one guy. I think I'd rather have someone who's better one spot back. I could just take Reynolds again. Reynolds, ow. Reynolds very lucky. Is that a song? Why did you say is that a song and I got hit for it this time? I'm realizing I'm preparing a team and nobody heals. Ghostbusters? Why is this Ghostbusters? Okay, I deserve the bonk. I might have forgotten literally I forgot how to stream today, I'm sorry. You don't know it's a song? You don't really listen to music? What's music? I will take Reynolds, just for security. It's my first I'm getting back into it. And he makes me feel comfortable. Okay. Who you calling a Daft Punk? I'll show you. I'll build an entire band based off that. You have a license for that kind of language? You try turning daft and then punk again? Banding? How does that work? Okay, so... when you attack...
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life.
You can declare one creature with banding and...
Burn out this evil.
Hey, it works now. One creature with banding and up to one with any number... Okay, when a creature with banding attacks, you can declare it and any number of creatures with banding and up to one without to be attacking in a band. When one creature in a band is blocked, all creatures in a band are blocked. When a band is blocked, that player's controller assigns the defending player's creature's combat damage to their band any way they see fit, ignoring legal damage distribute. This means... Fight forever? No! That means you can assign all of your opponent's combat damage to one creature, even if it massively overkills them, and save all your other creatures. How do you know who is that player's controller? Did I say that player's controller? I guess you just have to ask politely. I mean, thanks to my neckwear, it's pretty obvious for me, but for other people, you gotta ask. Wow. You control all the players, it's you.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Didn't even get to do anything. I thought this was a medium. I thought this was a medium-length dungeon. That's why I bought so much food and torches. I literally thought it was medium. I thought we were gonna have to camp. I don't have firewood. It's clearly not. There's on the internet saying, "Pew!" This is a fine week so far. Finding out how you should disassemble most of your decks, and the freaking trivia is still on the screen. How dare. Finding out how you should disassemble most of your decks and build them into something else. A mighty fine week indeed. That sounds amazingly fun. Purify them? That item had no effect. Now we know. And now we're diseased. We could have probably used medicinal herbs.
Ambushed by foul invention.
There we go. That evens out the easy hallway encounter. Hello. He has 98 HP. You're on Steam. You're on Steam browser. Have a couple streams open. Might have chosen to turn low latency off without telling you. Oh, okay. I see. Corey sets of mythology. Thank you, Cass. Wish this water was beer. I mean, with enough time and effort, you can make that happen. He has high stun resistance. I think I'm just going to hit him really hard. Okay. Riding on your deer right after a beer. Oh, like a tractor. Don't mind me. I'm normal. What the heck? Why is large man so dodgy? We're all normal here. Anyone can be normal when you get to decide what normal is. Okay, these people are going to kill us. What does this actually do? It targets all opponents. But it marks yourself. I guess it goads them. Attacks Senzu. It's not necessarily ideal. Don't know if we should be deciding what normal is. That seems dangerous. No, it's fine. It's fine because we're the ones in charge. We're the ones doing it. Also, hi, Russ. How are you doing? Oh my god! It's because I didn't have, I didn't have... Obviously. Is that like autocratic, where you put yourself in charge and you say it's, normal and good because you're trustworthy? So the title bar normally automatically changes when I have, when I change category. When I have StreamerBot open. Well, that's not right. That's better. Who's this fifth mat? That's the dentist who doesn't recommend Orbit gum. Oh my gosh. Simulate the event, you dork. I hate this. You know what? That should have worked like 3 times. Any more at the millions we should know about? There, I freaking fixed it, I think. There's a meme about that dentist. Yeah. It's very bad to do finale right now because Sunzu's going to die if I do it. But what if it just straight takes out somebody? It's got a 95% chance to just take somebody out. And maybe that's what we need right now. Not the big guy, but anyone else we want.
Annihilated.
Applause for Sunzu. Okay, I just had to double check to make sure it actually updated correctly. We're actually good. Aw, you're so sweet. We'll keep you safe. I'll have Reynold take some on. Thank you for hitting. No. Well, he is also marked, to be fair. Attracts enemies and takes more damage from some attacks. You're fine. Since you got nothing to worry about. You're just, you know, about to have a mental break. Is there a dodge debuff that any class has early-ish access to? I have seen some. I think Musketeer, Highwayman, and oh wait, I know Occultist has one. To be honest, I can try to think of some, but for better, faster, and more accurate information, you should certainly look at the wiki. But I think Occultist has access to one, as well as Musketeer, maybe Highwayman. That might be all the ones that I've seen so far, if any of those are even accurate. Gonna see if I can take out the crone. Diminished, thank you. Are you okay? He's so okay. Just give her a light pop. You've got a 51% chance to hit. What does this do? Just some damage. Try to pop her. Oh my god.
As the enemy crumbles.
Is government name? The government doesn't name me, I do. Congrats on being fine, Senzu. He sure is. And he can get right in the back of the party. Her damage is technically scaling. I mean, this guy became a lot less scary now that he doesn't have backup. I don't want to keep moving Senzu like that, but I'll get stressed if I don't. And I can't have that right now. I forgot he's got high stun resist. Where can you use this from? Anywhere? Except the front? Awesome. Give him one more.
Champion falls.
When you're stressed, it's a problem. It is. I care about your well-being.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates.
Have a snack.
Fall.
That was literally the first room. We have a few more of those to go. Maybe it was the worst one, though. We got jute tapestry. A chorus time-worn weaving bearing invocations of unutterable alienage. We brought all this extra food because we thought we were camping. You might as well eat it. Also, how about we fix our party order? There we go. Cats poke the spiderweb. An eerie spiderweb. A spiderweb with strange glow to it. There might be something behind it. Torch? That item had no effect. Okay, we'll check it. Oh no, Cass is covered in sticky goo. She got slow draw. Permanently? Yeah. -4 speed on first round. The goo don't come off so easy. It's this, oh no.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
I'm not confident about the next room. am kind of relying on an easy encounter to see if we can maybe take this back a little bit. The sack's contents are mine. We're just gonna grab these and then... You either. Thank you, Isaac. It was a nice stretch. A grave dug in haste. Looks like grave digging pays off. We got crests and deeds.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And we literally don't need to finish walking down this hallway. We just wanted those curios. Oh no. Sinzu's paranoid now.
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
That's fine. He's just a little paranoid. He might reject healing. It's actually, bad. Did they change the navigation? I don't think so.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Unless maybe you're thinking of Darkest Dungeon 2, which I've never played, so I'm not sure if they changed it in that one. You're fine? You just don't trust that you hear the healers speak without moving her lips? That's reasonable. Your stress is building by the second. I mean, so is everyone's, but like especially yours. What is your deal, by the way? Zoophobia! Bonus stress versus beasts, and we've been fighting those, but you're also a beast slayer. Haven't played that one? You remember primarily looking at a map for a slight minority of map movement? There is a map down here. The effigy imbues the hero with energy. Oh, you're a skilled gambler now. This is what I wanted, an easy encounter to get some heals off. Okay.
The blood quickens.
Sinzu's still a little touchy. You don't gamble. Who said gamble? You'll cut them.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Okay. They're demon anointed. I mean, maybe. That seems reasonable. They might also kill Cass. Cass is gonna be fine. Don't worry about Cass. Gonna be a-okay.
Death by inches.
What's wrong with you grinning? Since you're stressing everyone out, can you be less paranoid? Ayo, who? Hello, Kay. How are you doing? They're the ones with monsters living in their shadows. That's reasonable enough.
The blood pumps, the limbs obey.
I said A-okay, and you couldn't help it. Oh, okay. I see.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I'm not hitting him because there's a chance. He's not gonna get a turn anyway. He's gonna bleed out before that happens, and there's a chance my healer will go first. It didn't happen, but there was a chance.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
That didn't go great. We have no bandages. Is anyone gonna die from their injuries? Sinzu almost will. What are the chances we actually survive? I don't think they're high. Well, I think they're reasonable, but survive with no fatalities, not as much. 12? Well, I think that's high enough to at least check. Here, see, they're having a little snack. They're gonna be fine. That's all you can eat, so you have enough remaining for your scheduled mealtime. You can die and come back as the class with the rifle. You want to be a musketeer like Yachty? There are literally 2 room battles on this map. They're hungry. Medical herbs rid the carcass of
The
disease.
stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
You're fool.
Glittering gold.
Well, you can take it. I can have more than one musketeer.
Blood.
Certainly you can be any class you want. Oh, this is just dogs. They have high dodge. That's concerning. But we should be fine, I think?
A decisive pummeling.
Sinzu, you're so good at stabbing dogs. I dogged. You gain some protection and mark yourself. That might increase everyone else's odds a little bit.
Spirits are lifted.
Many skills that are guaranteed to hit because you're trying to hit. I don't know. Some advice I have is you can tell. It tells you when you mouse over your percentage chance to hit. I don't know if there's one that's guaranteed, but it shows like if I go to use judgment on a dog, it says I can't mouse under our vanishes, but underneath the dog's HP, it says chance for hero to hit, chance for hero to crit. 56% chance to hit these guys. I don't think I've seen one that's guaranteed to hit, but I have seen... I think the highest accuracy on a move I've seen is 90. Jester's still number 1, then Plague Doc number 2. Gotcha, gotcha. We freaking got them. Sinzu, stay with us. Am I trying to get you killed? Well, no. But I'm accepting some amount of risk of that. This dog is out. We don't need to worry about him. He's gone. This one is hopefully gone. It has a 61% chance to be gone.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Am I so intent on keeping you close? I'm out to get you. I'm not out to get you, I promise. Medicine? Parlor tricks, more like. Okay. Well, you can't evade... Oh, you can evade Divine Comfort, huh? The full party heal you noped out of. Okay, whose fault is it now? She's delaying the enemy's gratification. I'm trying to. Both of these dogs are non-issues at this point. We only have to worry about this one. OwO Divine Comfort. No, I'm going to try to hit it. I can't do anything about Sinzu. He's the one I want to heal. So I'll just hit this dog. I didn't think it was going to work. We're blessed. That's the only explanation. We're freaking out of here.
Victory nonetheless. The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
I guess it was a good thing we brought an entire backpack full of food. Because we ate all of it. Plus 4 more. Unholy Hater? I assume that was kind of default for you. Sinzu, you've got a guilty conscience now. You bear the crushing guilt of deeds real and imagined. But you're no longer infirm, and I think I'll take that deal. Cassidy, ironically, afraid of Eldritch now. Reynold is no longer tuckered out, but he now experiences religious visions and delusions.
We dug for months, years.
There's the puppy in one of those backpacks. You swear it's what the backpack's full of food? No, no, no. Fear and love go hand in hand. That's true. Especially around here. Papillon's still missing. I think she went out on a drunken bender and hasn't been seen since. She's still taking up a slot on my party roster. Sinzu, you need to chill out. You're obsessed with sainthood and you feel guilty, so let's give you one of these. Send you away on a holiday? You're having a holiday, don't worry. You're having a wonderful time in there. I should have sent you gambling, actually. You're really good at it now. You're really good at it because you prayed to that desecrated altar in the woods. Cass, are you bad at gambling? I feel like yeah, you are. But I keep thinking it's really funny to put you there because I'm a terrible person. Uh-huh. Hey, just have a drink. You gonna go buy a box of magic cards? What, to show me that you're good at gambling, actually? To prove me wrong? Not because you already wanted them, of course. What if you just had a party of Hellions all rejecting the gods at each other? They'd still stress each other out, but still. Oh, that's funny. This one's God-fearing. No, you're not. No, you didn't. If I don't stop you. You have to do this. If you have to do this, I won't stop you. We can upgrade armor smithing.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
We already had this. That means we get to upgrade our stagecoach.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
You're ordering Fallen Empires? Wait, why? That's one of the... Is that a bad one? The box is $500. The most valuable card is 8. You're just showing how skilled of a gambler you are. You can best any odds with sheer skill. I guess one thing I never did is I never wanted to, you know, spend money on upgrades for people. When I played this before. Because I was like, oh, I might need that. No, money's freaking worthless because you can't spend it to upgrade anything. Well, no, do you spend it on this? Okay, you do spend some on this. But that seems so insignificant compared to the heirloom cost. Like, I've just been throwing upgrades around, and I'm playing on the mode where everything's cheaper, but still. I was about to name a Plague Doctor Senzu, but I forgot Senzu didn't actually die. Just draw the same $8 card 70 times in a row. Easy profit. Exactly. Welcome back, 11 Toes. Tess wants to prove how good at gambling she is. I guess I got you this mac and cheese. Bunny of approval. Guess we'll see about that. Play the boss. Play the boss, if you say so. Reynolds out for a week, but we've got Vaughn. Cass is out, but we've got Dismas. The wizened hag. The cheese packet says happiness starts here. That's... Wait, is the mac and cheese actually rabbit themed? I thought you were just seeing, like, is it going to get your bunny of approval? How did you find this? Snapped bones and tanned human hides are the spore of a vile cannibalistic hag. For all that is good, destroy her! I'm scared. We don't actually have a frontliner for this. I think I'm going to use that as an excuse and not do that right away. These are just apprentice things, though. I shouldn't be so worried. You assume Isa saw a bunny on the box when getting mac and cheese. That's incredible. I'm trying to think of the connection. I don't care. I'm just glad they did it. We can take a level 1 frontliner. We can take Pointle. We can take Pointle. Why shouldn't we? You surely will not regret frontline play, Doctor. You didn't even notice the bunny, it was just on sale. Rabbits invented mac and cheese. I didn't know that. That's really cool. We could bring dog. I like dog. Okay, I'm stalling a little bit because I'm about to go on break, but I just remembered as I added this guy. Since when I was showing my stream off to family, and it was a shot of a team of Houndmaster, Vestal, Crusader, and what was the last one? Hellion, walking in a lion. With Crusader in front. And he was like, I had this thought while you were streaming, but that's basically Mystery Incorporated. And I never really thought about it, but... You established an alliance with the rodents after they kicked us out. You invented mac and cheese. Okay. I'm going to attempt the Wizened tag. But I'm going to do it after a really quick break for advertisement reasons. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. See Hello, everyone. Hello, Banana. Hello, Isa. Hello, Sinzu. Hello, Dilla. Hello, Jane. Welcome back. Welcome back, Isa. My gosh, it's been so long since I've seen you. I still haven't... I've got the animal shelter mod as the only mod on here. I still haven't gone and actually, like...
interest and obsession.
Installed the individual one so it actually works.
Damnation.
Hi, spooky entrance. How are you all doing? Is everyone in game taking care of it? Looks like it. Sinzu's in bad shape, but he's... Aw, thank you, Isa. Even Alibot Valley said your name. Said hi, Jane, right? Nice name to say. I think the last thing I did was go through everything. Oh yeah, last time a horrible event occurred. And my entire computer crashed after break, which is why if you're watching on YouTube, it probably just oddly jumped back to this. Everyone says darkest dungeon. No one asks how dungeon is darkest the dungeon. That's so true. 11 Toes, hi. I am so sorry. The last time right after you got here, I was supposed to go for 2 more hours and my entire computer crashed. And then it took all day for me to fix it. I was so sad. Twice in a row, all you wanted to do was watch a mouse play Darkest Dungeon, and that shouldn't be too much to ask. I thought it just turned off and I was just not feeling turning it back on again. No, that was not the case. I was actually working on it after that. Which I should have done probably before stream. Warudo Milton, indeed. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Literally right before it all happened, I was like, oh, and next we'll go take on the Wizened Hag. This must be what we set up to do that. Well. I'm sorry, you're in bad shape. The doctor just had it out for you. That's right. You're still pretty paranoid. First no healing party? That's right. I took way more food than I meant to, but I'm not giving any back. And by way more, I mean like 2. Don't worry if Doctor can't fix. Allie can. Even fix her computer. Sinzu's slightly more complicated than a computer. Easiest boss to ever, the most unpleasant one in the game, depending on who you ask. Have fun, thank you. She's like an apprentice level mission. It should be fine, right?
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house. There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
In and out, 5 minutes adventure, definitely. Maybe a little nap if we get tired. Extra food, very important. The Blacks to Fates, 5 out of 5. Oh, we've already seen... Yeah, we've already seen this. Hello, Malleus. Since you fly in claws, there's not much more to understand. I got this. Yeah, I'll just patch Sinzu up. Yoink.
Mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
World's shortest wheeled map layout. It's honestly not that bad. I was expecting worse. We have been horribly surprised.
As the fiend falls,
Okay.
a faint hope blossoms. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I am so confident. There's nothing... Confidence has never hurt anyone ever. I think we just gotta inch this guy forward. You're missing a little. I'll just go ahead and take care of it. Overconfidence is the Cillian friendly buddy. Yeah, that's the saying, right? We should probably just yoink you back here to make the next two a little bit more useful. Oh. Is overconfidence what the Tale of Icarus and the Wax Wings was about? I think that's a valid reading of it. Everything worked out fine for that guy, right? I think there are some other possible interpretations about like not trying to rise above your station or whatever, but that's dreary and I don't agree with them, so. Doing okay. Still very alive. Good for him.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Has a good ending and he got to hang out with his dad afterwards. That sounds wonderful. I bet they had lots of bonding. Love just hanging out with my dad and making things. And nothing bad ever happens. Hello, Fractal. How are you doing? A beautiful fountain. Looks unaffected by the surrounding chaos. I bet it is. Why not just have a little slurp? Okay, I probably should have given that to Vaughn. I considered it could be helpful or disastrous. Neverwinter Nights 2? Yeah, Fractal plays a lot of retro CRPGs. Neverwinter Nights 2, you've done Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, right? I highly recommend them. Very chill, soothing atmosphere. Just RPG story time. Also, hi Fractal, how are you doing? We are not going to run out of food. We're going to feast like lords in the middle of the woods. Never played far into Neverwinter Nights 2. You were a small child, you used to boot up the game just to listen to the title screen music. That's delightful. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Planescape Torment, Might and Magic 6 and 7. That's just so far, right? I'm trying to copy and paste this rewind note. You can ask, make jokes about it, resisting your efforts to copy it. Other than that, you're well. At least it sounds like a pleasant activity. Something for pleasure instead of work. They can bleed. I wouldn't think ectoplasm could. It's resistant to it, but not by a lot. Which is showing a note that since you're subscribed, you can now rewind streams. Wait, what? The thing YouTube has had since day one streaming? Wait. Wait. You could always rewind streams, right? Check yourself. No, it's fine. Just let me watch, or Puppy would never talk in the third person. You don't have to spend a whole 10 channel points for recaps. You'll screenshot it. Not really. Good. Imagine and Bleed is just oozing goop. I can relate to that. Yoink.
Another one falls.
Another one falls. Another one bites the goop.
Back to the pit.
You could open another tab. That's fair. Dual screenshot? Not really. You couldn't really rewind, really? No, yeah, I guess you're right. Very strange. I just get, and they made it subscriber only. They would. I mean, does it take particularly more resources to enable rewinding a stream? I'm sure we can just stick our hand in this. It's gonna go fine. Yeah, easy peasy. I should remember what happens every time I come in here with a lot of food. I just find even more food. Secret door. Used to just make a clip and discard it. Terrifying. That'll be easier to make sure you get the quotes exactly correct. That'll be easier for people to wind back and double check that I said heal instead of kill. Just reach your hand in the hole.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Oh no, we're good on supplies, don't you worry. Trampled journal, 1 out of 4. Sebastian's watch was his last. We were jolted during our evenings were past. The best we could... Oh, hi, Kay. Heard what you only started? You were doing it back in 2021? It feels like I used to rewind Twitch, but come to think of it, maybe I haven't. I guess, yeah, it was just clips, right? I knew it was a pain to do. Hi, Kay, how are you doing? Didn't forget despite ranting for 3 pages. Okay. Got distracted. We were jolted during our evenings were past. The best we could make in these murky halls of our once great house. From the roar and flash of the black powder, we dropped our bowls and hurried to him. All we could find was his spent pistol and trail of blood, leading into a maze of shadow. Press on. For pain? Because now you're deaf until you discard the clip. I can't even listen to 2 present things at the same time. I don't know how some people do that.
Nature herself, a victim
Shuffle.
to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Wait, let's collect her. Okay, he was just saying that. Hold on a second before we go through the door. Creepy and hurting a good bit. Overall okay. I guess it... No, I think it's... I think hurting a good bit is worse than hurting a bad bit. A bad bit is just smaller, right? I hope the sleepy and pain fade pretty quickly. I hope when you take care of the sleepy, you wake up with no pain. Well, that's reasonable. If we hit, we would have taken it out. Okay, I didn't think it would hit all of them, but I thought there was a decent chance of at least 1 or 2 of those getting taken out.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Need motorized curtains. Oh, Sinzu and I have been wanting that, actually. We want, like, roller blinds to help block out some heat. Awnings would be nice as well. Maybe even more so. Doctor appointment had you get lost, so you had to walk quickly for 30 to 40 minutes. That's awful.
Be gone, fiend.
Master's gonna be fine. Don't worry about him. W narrator. Mm-hmm. Still one of the most quotable video games of all time. Is that true? Pretty true. Hidden treasures. Color blinds are cool. External screens are amazing for heat, though. I think the roller blinds would be on the outside. I think. I'm not sure, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, hello. Why don't you just, like, lick your wounds real quick?
Executed with impunity. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That didn't go bad at all. Solar screens, they call them, keep the sun from hitting the glass.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow.
You know, that used to be very normal. I saw Technology Connections about it. They're like, hey, do you remember awnings? Did you know that, like, cools a house by, like, this many degrees on average? But people decided they looked bad, so they stopped doing it and got air conditioners instead. 2-story blackout curtains in one room, because otherwise it's an oven. Light comes in from other rooms that aren't east-west facing, but they're so heavy and awkward to open. 2-story blackout curtains. Sounds incredible. We're on the hill, we get a lot of direct sun. Well, like a screen would also help a lot. And also maybe modernizing our windows, because I'm not convinced those things are modern windows that actually block UV. Yeah. Both would be ideal. Replacing the glass would also be ideal, but that's also expensive. I think there's like a film we can get. But we've got like this weird textured glass, which I don't think the film would work on. Door screens are incredibly common there. That's good. We want an herbal medicine. It doesn't take care of light. I keep thinking it does, but it doesn't. I mean... eliminate combat debuffs. I'm just gonna... Yeah. We can get the journal later. Your veins are fine. Yoink. You have a sun-facing door, you put frosted film thingy on the outside, cut down the heat a lot on that. I've been looking at this stuff that's, you know, like kind of a film treatment. I would really like that, even just to cut down on the brightness, so I would be able to have the windows open more often then. It would actually make the room brighter if we cut down on the brightness. Have one snack. Oh yeah, like just walking in front of the door, walking in front of if we reach behind the curtain for any of these windows. I forgot about the secret door. There's a trap now. We're burning torchlight here. We found an ancient artifact, a chest untouched for centuries. There's a locked compartment on the side of it. We have a key. Great treasures.
Beyond measure.
Puzzling trapezohedrons.
The foolhardy alike.
Combat debuffs are great and all, but this is a puzzling trapezohedron. We probably don't need the shovels. But what if we end up needing the shovels? You don't have a mudroom utility room. Back door opens up directly into the backyard. We've got a laundry between our back door and the backyard. Which I guess also serves as a type of mudroom. To me, a utility room was always just like the room with the box in it. Like the circuit breaker board that maybe also has a water heater and you store things in there. Vestibule is the generic term. Incredible. Yes, divine lords, I am here. He's become mercurial. Minus 5% virtue chant. We just won't let her get stressed out. We're doing so well on that. It's a normal fight in here. This has been... Like, we still have to camp. So we could just camp here. One of these rooms. Unless it's... they wouldn't. They wouldn't put the boss here. Right next to start. That's impossible. Either way, I'm camping after this fight. Any small room separating the inside from the outside is a vestibule. Makes sense.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Well, that went all right. Kaz, hello. Antechamber? I've heard of Antechamber a lot. The house you grew up in, we called it the utility room, but we often had weird names for things. Washer, dryer, water heater, circuit breakers. All in there. Yeah. Mine wasn't also a vestibule, though. Mine was always like a weird closet off to the side somewhere. Antechamber's a good game. I tried it. I didn't get it. Oz, how are you doing? Like many good games. I was like, huh? Now the water heaters are all in the attics there because they don't do basements, which is a terrible idea. Not doing basements or doing basements. My water heater, it's always been outside in Australia. Love the idea of on-demand heaters. You mean like a hot water circulator system so that the hot water is immediate? I love the idea. In the attic is a terrible idea. It definitely sounds like that's not where you want to put a lot of plumbing. I guess more plumbing than I think of goes in the attic. I don't like that. Antechamber is the overarching term for like intermediate rooms, so a vestibule is a type of antechamber. Probably super tired. She streamed forever earlier. That's right. She was streaming like before I started, after I finished, and she wasn't done before I went to bed. Hope you're getting some rest, Kaz. Popped up the tank here for a tankless one. That's actually pretty cool. Sorry, I'm just staring at... I would actually like to just use the wood because I'm about to, but 500 gold for a portrait sounds reasonable. We don't even really need to, but we can camp, so why not?
An uneasy companion.
It's mostly just to reduce her stress. Oh, I forgot how good camp skills are, though, when you don't need to recover so much. I was streaming for like 18 years straight. It was wild. Yeah, there was Cock and Code Lyoko involved. Basically a parallel for your life. Oh, me too. Over 16 hours. Wow. No one actually has a way of reducing the Vestal stress, actually. You can't encourage herself, I'm pretty sure. Well, we can increase surprise chance. We can reduce incoming stress for her. They might not be in the mood. You always forget how big the foreheads are in that show. That's the only thing I can remember. Plus 10 accuracy on both of the main damage dealers sounds incredible. You can let the mask down, but it would actually just hurt me. They are big. It's just how big. I keep wanting to come back to it, because I think Sinzu would like it. Great style and character designs on top of that.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
It was very French. Well, what I get for greed, I suppose. I was so scared that I was about to not see this room pop up here, and it was going to be all the way back here. An unsettling effigy, erected in service to a mysterious god. Poke it. The effigy lashes out, rejecting the hero. They're fine, though. They're fine. We have radiant light. We have dog treats. We have everything we need to succeed, I think.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
I see. There is a large empty cauldron in my way. With 80 protection on it. She's very weak, though. And human. Aw, thank you, Kay. I gotta get past her crockery. I'll target it. Reduce its protection. See if we can... I'm gonna try to shove it. I've got something that shoves, I'm pretty sure. This would do 2 to 3 damage. Immune. I see. Treat equal allies. Shut up! I'm just a good pet owner. I need to make sure, you know, if I'm gonna feed it to him, I should test it first.
Vigor is restored.
Oh! I see. They put her in the pot. Have a relaxing lurk, Kay. I hope you're feeling better soon. Oh, thank goodness. That could go one or two ways. Either I'm hitting the pot and releasing the hero, or I'm hitting the hero. I mean, unfortunately, because of the pot and the way, he wasn't really doing much, was he? I'm just saying, should we be concerned about that? You don't want to be eaten? No one wants to eat you either.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Do you think anyone else wants this? Strike the pot, strike the pot. I'm getting to it. That's all Dismas can actually do from the front anyway, I'm realizing. There, our party order is actually fixed. Why don't you go yourself up a bit? Restore your HP. Medically treat yourself. I should have had the freaking dog treats. I even talked about them. And I still forgot. Three to 6. %100% stun resist. This doesn't stun anyway. Do the party heal. Okay, remembering dog treat. Plus 50% damage and 15% accuracy. No one's very stressed, despite nearly being eaten a whole bunch of times. It has 200% move resist. I should have looked at that when I was first talking about moving it. Which means you're gonna heal. You're the reserved pot knocker and decoy. Incredible. Isn't nearly being eaten like 80% of their fights? Well, they're usually being killed before being eaten. And I guess that's more stressful.
A powerful blow.
Incredible.
Leave her corpse to rot, consumed by the spores she spawned.
Okay, that wasn't that bad. 20% debuff resist and plus 10 dodge. I mean, we don't need literally anything anymore. We can eat this food. We can drop the spicky. We can go home. I always hit that button first just to make sure there's nothing in the room. I was perhaps a little over prepped for it, but maybe not, considering. Well, this misses hard skin now, but scientific.
Let each help the other, and in so doing, help themselves.
Oh yeah. My one like worry about this is everyone, when I was looking up whether to play Radiant or Darkest, they were like, oh yeah, Radiant isn't even like easier per se, it's just faster. The only thing is it allows you to bring higher level adventures or not heroes, not adventurers, units. Contractors into lower level dungeons. But I don't know what the standard is. Because everyone was like, yeah, it's fine. The only thing is don't over level your heroes and steamroll dungeons with them. Putting ego aside does not come easily to such seasoned survivors. The new recruits are palpably grateful for the assistance. Level restrictions removed for next quest. Very sweet. Cassidy had a night on the town and recovered 45 stress. Senzu is feeling strong and powerful after challenging the flesh. He recovered 65 stress and is no longer paranoid. Yep. Papillon is still missing. I think it's okay if you steamroll, but it's important not to get used to steamrolling. Yeah, that's the worry. Because they advise there comes a time when over-leveling is not possible. And if that's what you've gotten used to, you're not going to be able to survive, and it's going to feel like a huge difficulty spike out of nowhere. I'm attempting to be metered. Cautious, but always pushing the people. -1 speed, but 20% damage and 10% strength. I want it. I don't know who I'm going to put it on or when, but I want it. Maybe you just need 3 deeds to use your level 6 party in the level 0 dungeon. Oh, okay. You're saying as a treat, I could just take Cass and Reynolds, Vaughn and Dismas into a basic dungeon and just like sweep it for deeds if I really want to. An adventurer or a cultist? I mean, this guy is looking pretty tempting compared to my Vestal who just freaking left, for instance. Haven't actually put my Grave Robber in anything. Damage base is 5 to 10. What is I don't have a basic leper, but what is a leper? 9 to 18. But you're okay. Well, I consider Crusader a frontline damage dealer, but that damage is only 8 to 16 at level 3. So I'm looking at this Grave Robber. Oh, the Grave Robber's one I've already got. Looking at this Grave Robber at level 2. That's pretty similar. And this does even more damage. I feel like I should use her. I feel like she'd play nice with Senzu and Cass. We could all just move around. Have you considered looking for the Vestal? She's a capable adult. If she wants to disappear, that's her legal right. Maybe she's just dodging. Maybe she just quit. Maybe this is quiet quitting. Both her legs could be broken a ditch. Are you saying my venerable lands are unsafe? Reduces damage and protection. I do like these guys because they can pool. They can pool, they can heal. They can reduce protection. I think 30 different cultist sects in the cave over there. Well, yeah, that's a healthy competition. They keep each other in check. I would like to have 2 Vestals, but one of them left. I can't do anything about that. She'll come back. She's almost level 3. Okay, she's almost level 3. I'll keep her. You talked me into keeping her. Maybe this experience will be what pushes her to resolve level 3. Maybe it's just what she needs. She's having a rebellious phase. We could increase our roster. And then we wouldn't have to choose. We need 32 deeds for all, like, geez. What do you need? I consider these like the main progression upgrades, but they're also like the last ones, huh? There's 2 more equipment, 1 more ability. Maybe Radiant is too fast. I'm getting scared.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Give me Pivini. Maybe Middleton too. We're constantly missing a frontliner. He's got a guilty conscience, maybe about being a kleptomaniac, and that's fine. Seems like an alright guy anyway.
Man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Anyone super stressed? No? That was a nice, easy walk in the park. Falcon could use a little bit. Sinzu could use a little bit. But he feels so powerful. What do you want to do? Right. You only gamble. Is the guilt from stealing or is it guilt from not stealing enough? Oh, that's the worst part. It's actually both. No, it's not Senzu. It's Vaughn I wanted to put away. We are a little tight on gold because we bought that relic. That equipment. But like... hero upgrades are not expensive. I need to keep reminding myself. This reduces stress. Stress gained, rather. I like harvest a lot. I should use these more. And you know what? I'll upgrade them to encourage me. Let's just fully upgrade my bird over here. I do forget about the guild. Honest, new skills? Unfortunately, they're just old. Yeah, just skills you already do are better. That's swell. I was considering new skills, but I like the ones you got. I wouldn't mind if Isaac could start blighting people instead. I never use Protect Me. We have spent all of our money. This is a problem. We have spent all of our money. I just realized we also need a provision. Hello. Oh, it's because of the event. Panda, hello. I might just overlevel, go into... You cannot take too many like the last journey? Well, get over it. Next one's going to be an easy, like, money gathering mission. With the antiquarian. And a short one because I can't afford food. There's a way to sell stuff, right? Hold shift to sell. I will actually sell some of these just so I can buy some food so no one dies. Really sell critical stone for 750 gold. Okay, this one seems worse to me. Disease, You're more resistant to disease, but you can't dodge, and getting hit seems a lot more common. Like, this is a little more reasonable. Plus 20% debuff resist, but -2 dodge. Debuffs happen all the time. Worried about disease, generally just don't touch stuff and you'll usually be fine. There's like, I've seen like 2 monsters give disease. Maybe it's more common later, but still. Okay, we got money for food. Just real quick adventure. I will be right back for sure this time. See you in just a few minutes. Welcome back. I was trying to look and figure out parties, and I realized I have 3 lepers, and they're all but all but 2 of who I consider like a viable frontline unit. Finally got one. Good work, Jane. Also, welcome back, Jane. We gotta make sure to equip Isa's new skill if we want to actually use it. He can almost use all of his actions in the second spot too. I almost made a horrible mistake and put Grave Robber too close to the front. Did you do all your stuff from there? No? Okay, now I see why people were complaining about Grave Robber. It'll be fine. She moves around a lot. Is the game muted? It is not, but it is quiet. Is that coming through? Okay, good. Because I could see it on the audio out. We haven't gone to ruins in a while. Reclaim relics of the light? Okay, never mind. No. This is beyond me. I'm sorry. I won't do it. Don't worry. Gather 3 grain sacks. Gather 3 medicines. Well, I like that it's, you know, interesting. Gather 3 grain sacks. You want a worry stone? Minus 10% stress plus 10% virtue chance. All for 1 speed. That sounds not bad at all. Does the musketeer heal? Yadi, let me get a look at you. Patch up. Heal 2 to 3. Buff target. You got 1 heal skill. Except it would probably also work on the camping skills, I assume. You got more of those. I mean, they're basically telling me, you know what? Just go ahead and bring high-level characters on a quest. We don't mind. 1 is a treat. It's a special event. Okay, take me in. It's shoveling key for free. Very nice. Plenty of money. Wait a minute. It's a medium. Okay, I just wanted a quick one. That's what we can do. We will come back. Look. Give me more spelunkers.
Our land is remote and unneighbored.
That's a good question.
Every lost resource must be recovered.
Why is it only parties of 4? If we're, you know, gritty dungeon exploring, we're not heroes. Why are we just sending parties of 4? We could just send our full roster into each one and just, like, operation clear it out. Holy water. Nope.
Wealth beyond measure.
Wealth beyond measure.
Foolhardy alike.
But I was gonna say, if we have to run, it's actually fine. Our goal is to find 3 medicines, but our actual real goal is to just find a lot of money. We have already found $1,500, which is more than we spent on food. My whole roster is dying and suffering. I don't think so. I think if 4 people can manage something, 15 of them could handle it pretty easily. They just restock at the stagecoach anyway. The pain of losing an employee hurts a lot less when it's a squad of 15 going in there. I think you got a decent chance of taking one of these guys out.
Eradicated.
Bottom lines, overall employee lives. That's what I'm saying. I think the survival rate would actually be better if I just sent in a whole squad of people. But also, that's kind of within the spirit of the game, a little bit. Lips not moving? What do you mean lips not moving? Oh my gosh, the whole time? Give me 1 second. I fixed this midstream yesterday, and then I closed Warudo, and I never save after a stream because I'm like, oh yeah, I don't want like my jacket to be missing when I come back the next day. Give me 1 second. It's because I had to redo like everything, including audio drivers. See, here we go. And it forgot my microphones and everything. And I fixed it on everything except for Warudo. I also didn't have Warudo audio yesterday, so some redeems were silent. You go so far as to say realistic moving? Probably. But what's the fun in realism?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Is mouse or is rat? is mouse-shaped slime monster. TBH.
Decimated.
I like to consider myself a mouse, though.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Valid? Thank you.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Much more sanitary than these ones. I actually finished my food. Oh, it hits both the back line. Maybe you can just take these two out?
As the fiend falls,
You know, that's fine.
hope blossoms. Another
So close.
cleansed
So close to just taking them all out in one round.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Back to the pit. Foolish horrors. Brought low
Yes.
and driven into the mud.
Ours for the taking. This is what we're really here for. Trinkets and baubles. Medicine, who needs it? Our struggling citizenry, who's barely able to keep their businesses and lives afloat because all of our economy is based around sending random contractors into a dungeon. I mean, they're probably doing fine. As long as they can feed themselves and they appreciate receiving 75 gold for a single meal. Search the tree. Sometimes it's just a tree. Oh! It's a medicine bag. I was like, what the heck? It's a quest location. Gotcha, gotcha. A doctor's toolkit.
If only treasure
Powerful medicines worth more than gold to a beleaguered hamlet.
corruption.
Worth more than gold? I was gonna say, then why isn't it worth anything? Well, it's because I literally need it. It's because I'm not selling that. I was prepared for a fight, because that was like the same as the battle with Curio's symbol. We're a little light on food.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I got some. Bringing a scout would have been nice. I should pay more attention to things like scouting chance. Okay, you got me. Oh! You know what? Go back in there. I feel like there's definitely a quest location up here just based on game design. That feeling. Nice dodge.
handsome reward for a task well performed.
Rinnell just took it? I don't get to have it because Rinnell just took it. They've been holding out pockets on me this whole time. Rinnell, what the heck? When you said you were stealing stuff, I thought you were stealing for me. Oh, they do not stack. Not the best idea for a money gathering mission. Reynolds won't report this to you, so you'll never know. That's true. It's not like I've got cameras on these guys. We must keep up our courage despite this bleakness. Isaac gets blasted by a poison trap in the background. Hold on, if my mouth wasn't moving... Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice this last time. If my mouth wasn't moving... that means... my arm wasn't moving. I'm still not going to save after stream, but I'm going to try to remember to reload and actually fix it.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Thank you, Sinzu. Collecting ourselves. Okay. We could camp here. I don't know what the point of that would be. Aside from using powerful camp skills to make it through the battles ahead easier. But I worry about our food. We have enough to camp with. Just like, you know, about halfway through, so I'm thinking about it, even though everyone's pretty fine. We've actually got a couple of people who can relieve stress. Well, I know Reynolds can. You almost certainly cannot. You can for yourself and increase everyone else's stress, just by abandoning your hope. Gallows humor. 75% chance to reduce their stress. I like that. Okay, so Waddard might be able to reduce stress. Caught them unaware. We're dropping their bleed resist. But we don't have anyone who can inflict bleed. Well, aside from Hyvini, technically, but not on the enemy.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Incredible. And we've just got protection on people. Straight up DR. Dude, there was a chance. There was a chance I was going to take him out. Just freaking hit the guy. Thank you. A rare antique, a valuable find.
So too will resistance.
Just dog. Dog are very dodgy, but they don't have a lot of HP. Nice, nice.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
That's true. I do have a lot of lapses in concentration. Health isn't that bad. How's your bleed resist? 40%? 70%? 40%? You'll all be fine.
Executed with impunity.
Cassidy! You're melting? No one gets to melt you but me.
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Why are you melting? Oh, I was like, oh, the gold will probably stack up just fine, but I don't know about the rare antique. Right? No, rare antique stack, of course. Drop a minor antique for some gold. I'm more likely to find more gold than more minor antique. Comes the cop. She had a hard day at work. Oh, I'm sorry. I should just camp here.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Have a food. Have a zealous speech. Oh, it does reduce their current stress. Have a freaking scouting chance. Nobody's got a thing to ward against ambush, huh? Produce a random trinket. Focus ring, very rare. Plus 10 accuracy, plus 5% crit, minus 8 dodge, but still. Patch up Reynolds. That'll be 5 pence. Love you, Cass. Maybe you get to relax a lot soon. Looks bad, but there's nothing to fear here.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Freaking every time I don't specifically set up traps or something. We'll use get down so that these guys can get closer. Although this could just take one out. That's tempting.
Another one falls.
I'll take it. Another one falls, another one falls, another one bites the dunge. Oh, Cassidy! The 5 minutes of not being subbed you saw in ads. That's good news. Wait, you saw an ad? What the heck? What the fuck? I'm supposed to be ad-free for 31 minutes. What the heck, Bezos? Get back there.
Inspiration and improvement.
Ooh, Bezos. Sounds like somebody got scammed. Just a little oopsie ad as a treat. It's not my treat. Well, I guess it is my treat, but still. Oh my goodness, what? Oh, it happened again. It was a side ad, not full screen. I thought those were supposed to be dealt with too, to be honest. I thought those things replaced full screen ads sometimes.
Be gone,
Jeez. They adjusted how, when hype trains trigger. I see, because that happened before. Sometimes, not every time. Yeah. Maybe based on size. Oh, that's reasonable.
The match is struck.
I know it happened before.
Star is born.
I think it was a resubbed, and then it triggered twice, and then it was like hype train. The minor antique. Look, we gotta drop something anyway. Oh, we'll probably drop the food. That's right. I was thinking about this. We're gonna drop the food when we find the last thing. Because then we can just leave immediately. It's weird that it does and doesn't. It's true. Which, how does it work? No one knows. Fine, I'll just drop my gold again. The minor antique. Oh yeah, let me fix up my order here. Something like that. They're surprised. Get them. Do you want a $400 analog desk clock? How important is an analog clock to you? Sounds fancy and cool, probably. Oh, for free, if that matters? Yes. It does, and yes. Freaking... Just give her a little tap. An 85% chance to hit. As long as I don't do the 2 minimum damage numbers, front guy dies. %85 chance to hit. Guaranteed to take out the front guy. Let's do it. That's much more reasonable. Clearing out some of your dad's stuff. You think it was something he got from his employer, and you looked it up on their site, and it sells for about 400. Sounds like a nice thing to keep, if you ask me. I've still got, like, a silly rubber rat from my grandmother, but it's tucked away in a drawer. For some reason, your browser has decided no stream today. Sorry. Welcome, mobile. I'm so sorry. No scouts. Oh, well, that's because I wasn't in a room.
Glittering gold, trinkets and
It's in bubbles.
paid for in blood.
Which update to rewind streams must have broken mobile? It should. You can't read your book now. I don't know if... I'm not sure if I could actually read. No, yeah, I could. I could read with a stream on, I think. That actually sounds kind of nice. Working fine on mobile, it's just the browser. Oh, so you're home from work? Welcome home. I should have, like, thought that, but still. There's always Microsoft Edge. You can't get away from it. Out of curiosity, what browser do you use? This is actually just a ploy to... just got a home tour. Aw. This is actually just a ploy to talk about internet browsers. I can pretend like I'm judging. Furry Fox? Okay, I have no judgment. Hi, Panda. Got a lot. We got a lot of smart and beautiful Firefox users. I'm so happy. Smack. You should come play Magic with Banana and you. Have you considered? We do Magic on Saturday. Saturday is the day after tomorrow. Also, hello, Bunny. I should say, I'm not sure if Cass will be available for Magic on Saturday. Asking Cass, not asking streamer to divert. Of course, of course. I was between strongly encouraging Cass to go and not wanting to sway her.
Yosh.
Cass is a working rabbit now, that's true. Yeah, Cass is all set up to... Ow, ow, ow. Thank you for the head pats, Isa. Cass is all set up to stream on Saturday. About my usual time, so a couple hours ago. Did this not work? What did I type? It should have worked. I'll give it time. What was I checking? I have no idea. Oh, it was your bleed resist. It's 40%. Get healed. Playing the new skate. Welcome back, Malleus. How's the new skate? I kind of love Grave Robber now, just because they hit hard.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I mean, I'll take gold over an emerald. Working is the worst. Do not recommend. Same. I hope your computer's okay, Cass.
This is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
There could be an objective on the other side of this. There could also not be an objective on the other side of this. But I'm already here, so...
Them to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
It wasn't that bad. Immediately finds another emerald. We are hungry. I figured that would happen. We've got enough food. Don't worry. You'd like to try a test out, if that's okay. What is your tests? The corpse launches are still fun in Skate. Incredible. I admit that was my favorite part of the skating games I played as a kid. No, I'm remembering. It was the few times I got to play GTA at friends' houses because GTA was off the table for my household. I'll give Isa a little kiss or a little lick. Why? How is this a test? I also forgot to move the Grave Robber back. 85% damage. What are you testing? Okay, she did get bleed, but technically less than we healed her for, so.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Whoa! Whoa! I didn't know I could do that! Isa, shut up. Did you see what just happened? I punched a lick. Ah! Isa, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. What are they doing to you? My dear. Ow.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Hey, we found a shovel, which would have been nice on the way here. Beads. Oh, well, easy peasy. Eat this food. Light this torch. Take those deeds, but leave the shovel. Medicine, and we're out. Punched Cos into outer space. Freaking launched her. Is this highly kiss and lickable? That's very true. Like a brick. This is incredible information to have.
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize contagion.
Hey, look at that. Money is a non-issue. Reynolds afraid of the Eldritch now. But Iva became Hippocratic. %, max HP when wearing no trinkets. 20% healing received when wearing no trinkets. +3 speed when wearing no trinkets. That's incredible. I'm already afraid to put trinkets on.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
Fair enough. Among the visiting delegation are experts in corporeal and cognitive disability, as well as several for treatment and medical ward are free. Hey! Papillon returned from their vision quest. Oh, it wasn't a drunken bender this time. I forgot it was a vision quest. I'm sorry, they're so similar. ISIS average download speed is 900 megabits per second. Want to guess yours? Is it 150? 30? Cassidy, I am begging you. We're getting an Ethernet cable immediately. Thank you, Isa. I don't even have to beg. Lived off Wi-Fi your whole Wi-Fi? Welcome to Australia. Hey, our Wi-Fi is pretty good, but we've also set up our antennas like with a line of sight to the router. It's literally across the room. I haven't actually tried an Ethernet cable since we got our new fancy pants router. We're just 5G beamforming buzzwords straight from my antenna on top of my desk to the box over there. You're usually watching at 180p. You got to get an Ethernet cable. I want so badly. I still wish the Pokemon Fusion was working. You playing and me just watching over your shoulder. But we couldn't Discord stream and Twitch stream at the same time. Plugged into the wrong Ethernet port on your modem. One port is 2G down, the others are 1G down. You had in the wrong one. That's running a 500-foot Ethernet cable through the house wearing a hard hat like a little construction worker. That's so... The ring! Where did it go? Are you keep eating the cables? Do not. Nobody's sick. Reynolds has the fits. Maybe we should finally just take care of that. Treat the fits. It's +3 speed. That's the reason I've been keeping it. Okay. 3 fits clinic. You're so confused what set Alibot off. It's an ancient booby trap that I decided to re-enable because I was feeling nostalgic. Forgot that from you to forget the ring. It's an NPC in it's a reference to Morrowind. In the quest journal, every instance of the word ring, even as part of another word, is highlighted as a reference to the tutorial quest. Izzy, you found it. You're Fargoth's favorite friend. It's supposed to be very rare. And I disable it because every time it happened after I stopped playing Morrowind, this happened. Speed used to be limited to 1G down by the company, so you never knew. Upgraded to 2G without changing the price. When you noticed, you messaged them you weren't getting the new advertised speed. Couldn't figure it out over the chat. Glad you figured it out yourself. I'm glad you got that. You also get fiber. We just upgraded to fiber. Feel a little torn because your company is equal 1-star and 5-star review. It seems like a crapshoot, seems like it, but everyone hates utility companies. So that might actually be pretty good. When Ali mentioned turning an obscure feature back on, we all immediately knew it. Oh, true. For a moment, I was considering maybe I don't have enough random BS in my stream. Do we want Aloy? I actually like the flagellant. Exsanguinate? That's so much life gain for just X and 1 black. Crazy. Sanguinate costs more than that. Anyway. $5 points a round for 3 round. And I guess it does like standard damage. I'll take them. We have nowhere near enough deeds. We have half as many. That's being generous. Seems reasonable to level up people's skills. Minus 25% protection. double bleed damage. Eh. I'll still take it. Hi, Tavern. How are you doing? I think... Well, I mean, you might have heard about the situation in Australia. There's like pretty much 2 internet companies. So the decision to switch to fiber was a little easy. On account of, you know, it's the same company, just under a different name at best. Ah. I put touch something and I was like, what is this weird fluffy thing under my desk? It was my dog. It was my dog's tail. He just reached out and touched me. It jumped like 3. Better knockback. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, she's resolved level 3. This one, I mean, Torch is increased. I guess it helps to reduce stress. That can be pretty helpful. Hearing stun and marked is pretty huge, though. Thought you're gonna say it was Sinzu. What an obscure feature. Or the triggerer of the ring. Let's not spend all of our money upgrading random heroes before we even check things like this. Don't really need this, but you know. I was planning on bringing Sinzu with me and I completely forgot last mission. Poor guy. Got completely forgotten about. We are still leveling them up. So the next thing is... Oh... Call the Siren. Fish... Resist bleed. But you can blight them. That's you for real, for real? Yeah. You're all better now. These are Eldritch. You do extra damage against Eldritch. I'm like... Yeah, on a couple of things. You can take Papillon. We might not keep Sinzu here. Oh. Trying to keep it to 1s and 2s. What is your bleed chance? 120. I mean, it would work. It wouldn't work super well, but it wouldn't never work. Masquerade. Only 3 of them have masks. What are you talking about? I wasn't going to keep Sinzu here, but then they named the party. So maybe I will keep Sinzu. Why not? Oh, well, there's a very good reason why not. You literally just said they resist bleed, and that's all Sinzu does. Oh, well. Oh, he's got a high chance of doing it. We can always flee. That's the thing people forget. You can always flee. Before I attempt to kill the siren, I'm gonna take a real quick break. I'll be back in like 3-ish minutes. See you very soon. Welcome back. I am ready to plunge the dungeon. This is probably going to be the last one. We need to kill 1 siren, just 1. It is medium length. Welcome back, Cassidy. Welcome back, Bunny. Get to overbuy food again. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Banana.
Always accompanied by the fear of office. And there was a time when I could walk the streets or raise a glass in the tavern without concern for molestation. Faithful as the tide, one precocious village waif made it her hobby to shadow my every errand. It was charming then, troublesome later.
Computer still woke. Isa's trying to fix. Good luck. You, Isa. Access internet access is very important to me. Welcome back, Panda. Welcome back, Fractal. I'm back to an RPG started a month ago. Couldn't remember what the heck you were doing. I think when the last save was, it was June. That happens to me after a week.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Oh, plus 20% damage to the quest. He still got it.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
We're strong. We are capable. We are dodging traps. Back into 2077. What were the controls again? We'll do a live. Yeah. Every single time I take a single day off of a game. 3% dodge for 11 rounds. Very empty. Oh! Timing of it. Oh, empty. We've only got 50% bleed resist. We can overcome that.
Inspiration and improvement.
That jellyfish is a non-combatant. We don't need to worry about it. Vampiric spirits. Oh, like spirits. You don't like spirits? But like spirits, though, instead of spirits. Both of the people I can hit with Senzu are inconsequential. Ow. Bigger water container would block your view of the TV while laying on the sofa. Like the sofa watching games with the tumbler on the coffee table between us. You'd bring a tumbler between us. This is why I never go on that website.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Pepsi. It is an important question, so is Pepsi. No approve.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I have heard that Tumblr got a lot worse once they had to strip away the NSFW stuff. Will not tolerate Tumblr slander. BD studies. So true. Slander, if you will.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Just call him Gilly. Bully. I'll do that. If I ever meet him. He's a dwagon? Okay, now I'm interested. Do I get to abbreviate his name even though he's a dwagon? Maybe I shouldn't call him that if I ever meet him. Maybe I should only do that where he can't hear me. They're not always that cool when it comes to pride-related things. Matters of pride, I guess, is how people usually say that.
A powerful blow.
Incredible.
The blood
quickens.
The blood is so fast. Both of these guys are out.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Very slight chance we could take him out. We could take out this guy though.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
That spider book you've been reading? Oh, yeah. Be cool. I didn't realize we were already full up. I didn't even read the journal. Blackest of Fates. We've found this freaking journal like 5 times. 9 times? 9 times. A life crystal. Plus 20% max HP, minus 1 speed. We could put this on our guy. Plus 25% damage versus Eldritch. That's also pretty good. We can also put that right on our guy. This increases dodge. We could reduce our dodge a little bit for better chance to stun, maybe. Pretty cool. All right, maybe I'll call him Gilly. But I would learn his proper name to use around other people as a sign of respect. That item had no effect. Ah, it's an unlocked strong box. I'm a fool. I didn't read. Spider book? Spider book? A book about spiders? With spiders? For spiders? Need to kill 1 siren, and we've confirmed a siren isn't over here, so we'll go this way.
Mind that such missteps are the...
Maybe I should have had Senzu attempt to disarm that. Seems a bit more nimble. Oh, I'm a spider, so what? 8-legged freaks, was that a book? I should have torched up before coming in here. It's only bonus dodge. If torch is above 75. I didn't notice this is also minus 20 stun resist. I just assumed this was stress. Because that's what like half of the trinkets give. They kind of cancel each other out. And just give a lesser dodge bonus as long as I keep my torch up.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
What have we here? A torch. It's just a torch and some
For
gold.
a task well performed.
Finally gave up on season 2 of the anime. You're reading the light novels. That's fair. Maybe... Actually, yeah, Cass, how far are you? Maybe I should try to join you. I don't know when I'll do it. Because I already don't find time to do anything else. You're halfway. It sounds really nice to catch up, but honestly, I'm suddenly doubting that I'd be able to actually do that. Volume 7 of 14. Whoa. What's it called? So I'm a spider, so what? Wonder if your library has them. There's a chance. We could pick a different book or manga or something. That's true. But I just had the thought, like, if I have time to read that, would I rather read... like... a Pathfinder module? That's the title. You thought Cass was just saying that? Cass could be a spider. I could imagine Cass as a spider sometimes. I'm imagining it. Still imagining it. It got so butchered by the anime, really? I like the anime, so you're saying it would be even better if I read the book? That would be a cute, fuzzy jumping spider? Maybe. Then again... those prehensile ears are already pretty spider-like. He's got the best of fun worlds right now. Was season 1 good? I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I was waiting for season 2. But it's been a while, and I have heard no word. It wasn't perfect or even good, but you liked it. I refrain from making such judgment. I can confidently say I liked it a lot, but I say nothing towards its artistic merit. Oh. Sorry, Kirby, like, woke up and jumped under the desk. Light novel greater than anime? That is what I'm hearing.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Many people are saying this, that the novels are even better than the show. Really good so far. This is a medium quest. It's so short. I'm wondering if I should even go here, because this, for all I know, could be the boss. Find things to kill. Calm down, champion.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
What's the difference between a light novel and a manga? Literally, I have no idea. Is a light novel literally just a novel? Is that just what you call an originally Japanese, like, young adult fiction? I'm actually clueless. Reinstalled your Wi-Fi drivers, no change.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
There's nobody here. we camp. I'm assuming the next 2 rooms are fights. One of them being the major boss. You assume since no picture book? Got it. Light novel more horny? I do not believe that is universal. Having never read them.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Young adult fiction. So animorphs. All text, occasionally illustrations. Yeah, so animorphs. Animorphs was definitely a light novel. Okay, got it. So I did know what a light novel. Well, I was at least familiar with them. All companions minus 15 stress and minus 15% stress for 4 battles. Sanctuary, so you won't get ambushed. Twilight was definitely a light novel source for the movies. Yes. I was absolutely thinking like Twilight and Animorphs. Usually just used for Japanese book. Yeah. Don't think that phrase was used here until Japanese market popularized it. I definitely, you know what? Do you think we would get ridiculed for just calling these things light novels instead of young adult fiction? Because that feels more respectable. Like, it's embarrassing to say, oh yeah, I read some young adult fiction. Because that makes it seem like, oh yeah, you know those books written for like 19-year-olds, but like mostly popular with 16-year-olds, 13-year-olds? Yeah, I was reading that. A light novel is like, oh yes, a light read. A fanciful novel. I was reading that. Yoff, yoff, yoff. Hear ya. OwO even. For some reason, light novel pinged manga graphic novel neurons in your brain. I think it's because both of them lead to anime. I mean, that's the only context I hear it in. People are talking about an anime, and then someone pipes up, oh yeah, well the light novel goes on to tell this story, or the light novel was better, or it's a really good representation of the light novel. That's the only context I've ever heard it in. Anyone else? Certainly someone else can do something useful around here. We can either give a pep talk, or we can just heal up. Heal up her a little bit. Hero! This reminds you of that dungeon, the dark one? Yeah! That's a conservative youth movement? I thought you're just saying young adult fiction. Gross. Don't really like manga, you struggle to get into them usually. After reading this, you want to check out more light novels. That's interesting. There was definitely a period when I was in middle school where I read a lot of manga. I was reading Death Note. Death Note when that was popular. And that's the one I can remember.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Hello, Aero. How are you doing? Why hast thou cursed my ewes? Your ewes? I didn't know you still... I didn't know you had any ewes. Wait, no, that's not you. That's... EWE. I thought I was getting tricked for a second. Ow! I was being genuine. Ow.
Yosh.
Ow. I was about to say, I don't think I got shocked by the same number of thunder strikes I heard, and I was scared. The last one finally came in. Looking submissive. Me? Never. You misspelled a 3-letter word. Well, you typed one that isn't a word. Presence is just radioactive like that. EUES? EUES? Referencing Game Grumps? Oh, I thought you were referencing that meme where someone was like asking their husband to spell, or she was asking her husband, what does EYES spell? And he kept going, ES? I don't hate you. Clearly pronounced ES, yes. Ow. I promise, I thought you were referencing something, but I thought you were referencing something else. No, I love your humor. Yes, you bring so much joy and light to my life all the time. Good night, bunny. Sweet dreams. I hope you get lots of rest. Gotta do something about this guy. Maybe you fixed internet. Seems okay for now. Well, it seems better. It's... It wasn't that good to start with, to be honest. Ah, shoot. I didn't notice. He was protected. Rind for the Rind gods.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Obliterated.
He'll be fine. It was the finale.
Be wary.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh, I didn't even notice the thing. Poke that. A strange presence is felt near the statue of worship. An evil force engulfs the hero. I think it just stressed her out. Oh, it gave her some debuffs until camp, which that's rough, but we should handle it. I feel confident. I feel confident.
Possessed by evil intent.
Minus dodge for 11 rounds. Awful. Don't do that. Too much? Do what? It's slow. It's insidious. It kills. What? Having confidence? I've been having confidence this whole time, and it hasn't killed me yet. Ew.
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
You survived the treacherous journey. Well done. Well watered. He only has light stun resist. He's stunned.
May we find victory.
We're so radianted. Jeez, Senzu. Okay, well, she gained stun resist, so we can't just keep doing it. That's actually pretty fair. Song of Desire. Okay, what's your gimmick? Freaking Vaughn! What the heck? We'll live forever here with your love. Okay, this is terrible, actually. Possibly the worst news. We just gotta out-damage her. It's actually working so far. The perfidy. Oh, hey, she's already back. She just had a tranquil dream. Nathan draws a monster. Jacob turns it into a guy. Julia draws it from memory. Karina makes it hot. Sounds like a good one. Is that one real? Stun resist, that's fair. Newest bid came out 8 hours ago. Freaking Vaughn. Boom. Okay, that's not good. Hopefully it won't matter. Terrible news. It matters. Okay, thank goodness.
Seafaring trade, the lifeblood of any port, can resume again now that the routes are safe.
Berserk Charm. +3 speed, +15% damage, +15% stress, -5 accuracy, -7% execution. That sounds extremely good. We did the thing. We have done the first boss of every mission. This is the furthest I've ever gotten in Darkest Dungeon officially. To be honest, I think after I beat the second, I was the furthest I've ever been in Darkest Dungeon officially. I think I remember fighting the Sonorous Prophet like one time. Pointil got tetanus. But Senzu got balanced.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for
Free weapon upgrade. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I'll see if anyone wants that weapon upgrade. Senzu? Not Senzu. I'm hoping for someone's like level 3 weapon. I'll just go ahead and buy some armor for Cass. A heavy executioner's sword becomes a sharpened executioner's sword. Have yourself a victory equipment upgrade. Is it still heavy? I bet it's slightly lighter, to be honest, but about the same weight. Because they would have sharpened it and removed like some of the material from the edge. But I think like any scale that they have would show it as the same weight. Is that actually like the only weapon upgrade available to us? No. I wanted to make sure it was one period and not one per customer just because he was still standing out front, you know? Okay, I'll stop spending money. A level 2 abomination. I remember liking these guys. They stress everyone out, if I remember correctly. Yeah, other heroes plus 8 stress. On account of, you know, being a werewolf. But here's the thing, he's a werewolf, so he's got all skills unlocked. He can be anything. I mean, we're taking him no matter what. Like, why wouldn't we?
Tortured and reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
Oh, stress. Stress is, like, negligible. Can I sort by whether or not you have a disease? Vampiric spirits is a disease. You've got tetanus. That's extremely bad. Okay, I think we've checked everything out. Are you sure vampiric spirits isn't a boon? Unfortunately not. I think the spirits are siphoning her health, as in the colonial vampire myth, rendering her more prone to debuffs in combat. Okay. That's our last run. Everyone is taken care of. I'm gonna get swapped over for Silksong. I will be back. See you in a few minutes.